Sunday morning, going to take a walk. I usually run, but today I don't have much energy, so it's gonna be just a walk. Kukuruza. Chocolate. Я соскучился по соленым огурцам. Вот такие у нас есть вариантики. So we usually do groceries at least once a week, and we spend on average about 80k pesos nowadays. The prices always go up because of the inflation, and it's quite hard to keep a track of your spendings. So this time we've got some organic stuff like kale, lettuce, my milk of almendras, I've got pickles, regular milk for Giovanni, some peppers, carrots, cucumbers, granola. Yep. And these are the bags that I brought from Russia to use it for veggies and fruits. You know, I'm eco-friendly or whatever. This is my breakfast. It's a toast with not bacon, oh my god, it's a toast with hummus and eggs, and also the pickles. It's delicious. It's a little bit chilly here, even though it's supposed to be warm and sunny. Something happened to the weather. So, I was just washing the dishes and listening to this podcast. It's called The Psychology of Your 20s, and it's so good. There are so interesting topics that are so relevant to me, and this time I was listening about the psychology of shame. Yep. And then the after was mentioning that the feeling of shame is really subjective and it exists only within ourselves, and it can harm you at a certain degree, and you really need to take care of it in order to live more fulfilling and authentic life. I'm a product of feeling shame. My actions, behavior, my thoughts and decisions, they were at some degree were influenced by my feeling of shame, and I am still currently struggling with this, and I have not yet found a remedy for it. So the root of my feeling of shame, I think it starts when I was little, like maybe during kindergarten, where I was bullied because I was feminine, because I wore girls' clothes, even though I really did not. But for them, it was really girly, like my coat or my leggings, stuff like this. And yeah, just pretty much every guy, little boy that I was encountering with, that we usually say like I'm really like feminine. You're a girl because of my voice, because of my gestures. I was just like this, guys. I guess I understand now why those boys were acting like so, because the whole society, not just into I think generally in Russia, it's injected with shame, and I think we are just living the generational trauma. And of course there is like social norms of like what a guy should behave, should look like, etc. Anyways, so I was bullied a lot when I was little, and because of it I kind of started thinking like I'm not enough, like I'm not good, I'm not right, there's something wrong with me internally. I started really care about other people's opinion, and based on that I kind of was trying to live my life. So in order for me to live more fulfilling and true life to myself, I need to learn how to live with the feeling of shame. And the author of the podcast, she suggested, I think, mainly two ways how you can do it. First of all, of course, is finding the root of the problem. And I just explained you what was my problem at the time. And second of all, is trying to reflect on that moment and think what if you could done to yourself back then when someone else tried to interfere to your personal space and question yourself, your identity. Be a protector of that person. Come up to say there's nothing wrong with you. You're fine, you are enough. Don't listen to these people because they are wrong. If I had someone say it to me back then, I think I will be really happy. I'm not sure, but I don't know why it's so hard to talk about these complicated topics, you know? Because, like, first of all, you need to, of course, talk, and then second of all, you need to kind of dive deeper to get those thoughts. It's a complicated process for me. I'm too lazy to get my tripod then, so. Is this a burrito? Burrito. I used to be so obsessed with Chipotle in the United States, and this is a not better version, maybe because it doesn't have any meat. Because I used to eat with chicken, but since then I became vegetarian, and now I'm just eating rice and what is it? Fasol feeling fasol. Anyways, it's not bad. And I think me making these videos, talking to you guys, sharing my life, it's also sort of like dealing with the feeling of shame because I'm putting myself out there for you guys, and I do get feelings that maybe is not interesting, maybe I'm weird or my videos are not good and stuff. I do have these thoughts, but I'm still doing it, and just to get used to being out there. If you are struggling also with the feeling of shame, I would like to let you know that you are not alone. I'm here with you. And yeah, let's little by little try to start living our fulfilling and authentic lifestyle without a fear of judgment, without a fear of other people's opinions, being true to ourselves, staying true to ourselves, being brave. And yeah, I think at the end of our lives, we'll be more fulfilled and satisfied when we would say that I lived my life true to myself rather than I lived hiding and scared. You know what I mean? So, Be gentle to yourself, guys.